Let's see, is the music playing? You're back. Hit this page open while you are live. Okay. Alright, I got the music working. This is a first for me. Hello everyone, we are drawing today. I'm drawing some promo art for my graphic novel that I'm working on. I've been working on it for quite some time. It's a graphic novel about some life experiences that I went through. It's when I was having like this huge breakup with a toxic ex-boyfriend, and I had a friend group that I had a falling out with, and then I also was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, all in one fell swoop in a year. So I'm drawing some promo art for that graphic novel. I do keep people's names out and likenesses out just to protect their privacy, because I don't want to air dirty laundry. That's not what this project is about. It's about my negative experience and also having a mental health diagnosis. It's more about the paranoia that I went through and how I found myself out of it. So we're just gonna draw the main character, which is based off of me. I know, I'm so self-involved. But so the main character's name is called Willa Poverly. She is a paralegal. That's her occupation, and she lives alone in an apartment during this story. She has blue and purplish hair, and that's her main. Just because I dye my hair a lot of different things a lot. I had blue and pink hair until December of last year. I've dyed it to black and red, so that's a new for me. I just wanted to go dark recently because all the bleach was really hurting my hair, harming it, and my hair was falling out. So I went darker colors just to give my hair a break, and I cut it short. I had long hair. But anyway, that's why I gave her Willa Poverly bright colored hair, is because I usually have bright colored hair. I'm naturally a brunette, but I don't know. For me, I don't like it, how it looks on me, so I always like to mess around. So let's get started. I'm a little jittery because I had caffeine, so let's see if I can make any clean lines today. And if there's any issues with audio, please let me know. I do my best, but I'm not very tech savvy, so let's do... You know what, actually, I want to do full body. Let's do a full body. Somewhere around here. And I'm using a reference photo, but I'm not sharing it because it's on my phone, so I don't really have a way to show you what I'm working from. And this is my second live stream ever. I'm brand new to streaming. So if you have any thoughts or tips to give me, I would really appreciate it. Just because I haven't watched too many streams, so I'm not very familiar with how they typically work. I don't watch them that much. I've watched a couple. They're mainly for Zelda playthroughs, just when I'm feeling nostalgic for it. So I'm still trying to figure out the art style as well for this book. There's a lot of different ways I could draw it, but I want it to be a way that I can replicate easily. Just a head and spine. That's where we're at. That's exactly what we got going on. Anosognosia? I don't even know what that is. Anosognosia. I gotta look that up, because that's such a specific word. Anosognosia. A condition in which a person with a disability... Oh, gotcha. No. This is just, you know... I'm nervous to dive too deep in the drawing right now. I'm building up. So I use the line to help me kind of measure how long I need the body to be. Kind of helps me figure out where to place certain body parts. I didn't learn traditionally. I've been teaching myself how to draw, so there might be a lot of problems with how I do things, but it's what I've got. It's what I'm going for. and sometimes I struggle with anatomy, and I want to do better at that. But anyway, as I was saying, I struggle with drawing the same like character over and over again, trying to make sure they stay consistent and look the same. I don't always do well at that, so I've been working really hard the past few years on getting that to work for me to be consistently good at that. There is some improvement, but, you know, I'm never that satisfied with my progress. I always wish I could do better, just because I compare myself to a lot of other people, you know, that are obviously professionals and have been doing it way longer than me, but I still feel this... Whoa! Sorry, I'm not fit. What was that? Oh, you sent a hat! A hat! I don't think it's showing up, though, unless it did and I was looking down. Sorry, but thank you for that hat. I have that volume way too loud. I'll probably fix that next time. That gave me a jump scare. It sounded almost like my actual doorbell, which would be weird. People don't just come knocking on my door unless they're soliciting something, so... I'm one of those people that I refuse to answer the door unless I know someone's coming over. I'm not just gonna open my door. Like, who's coming over? Okay, so this reference photo, they're wearing like this long army-looking trench coat. I think I drew her too big. She's not gonna fit. Let me shrink her down. Shrink her down. So just to clarify again, I'm drawing the main character for my graphic novel series, Willa Poverly. The graphic novel is based off my own experiences. When I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. And she's not named after me because I don't want it to be just this self-insert thing. I want it to be more about going through turmoil, and I don't want to air dirty laundry, so I have omitted everybody's names and likenesses. I'm willing to say that the main character is based off of me because I'm the one making the project, obviously. But overall, it's more about the experience of having borderline personality disorder rather than me complaining about all the stuff I went through. So that's not a healthy way to process and deal with stuff, so... redo to see? Can I do that? Do I have that capability? Let's see. I can click on it. Oh, yeehaw! Oh my gosh! I gotta look up more. Yeehaw! I wish it lasted longer. It's like so fast, it doesn't give me any time. That was cool. That was pretty cool. Thank you, Casanova. Nice to see you. That eraser wasn't doing anything. Oh, it's because I have it so small. That would help. And it helped to not have it be puny. Okay. She's looking okay. I don't think I have her head shape correct, but I'll go back to that. Let's get everything else set up. So she has her waist about, that's an eraser still, about here-ish, it looks like. Her turtleneck is also throwing me off, but I always think I can draw cute, cozy clothes, but then I realize I'm confused about shapes. Sorry, I was late, just woke. You're totally fine. I also was late to my own stream, so I bought this capture card thing so that I could stream straight from my iPad onto TikTok, but then I didn't realize I needed a USB-C adapter, and so I had to last minute order one from Best Buy, and they didn't open till really late after my normal stream time starts, so I'm 2 hours late. So that's on me, my bad. But that shouldn't occur ever again. I have all the parts now, so no hard feelings. Yeah, tech stuff, I don't know. I just assumed I could plug the capture card straight into my iPad and it'd work, but that was silly of me to think and to not prep ahead of time. But, you know, I'm glad I'm still able to stream the same day that I was planning to, instead of having to cancel altogether. That would have been a bummer. I would have been pretty upset about that. Okay, here's the thing. So I'm short, and this character's supposed to be based off of me, and I keep forgetting that when I find reference photos, and the reference photos are always of tall people. Everyone's so tall these days. What's going on? Why did I put a knee down there? I don't know why I did it that way. Let's back up. Back up. Glad it mostly worked out. Yeah, you know, it was kind of a frustrating morning, but it's fine now. We're here. And plus, you know, it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Legs are tricky, am I right? Okay, so she has more curvy curves. And then she has some little jean ruffles. I'm going real messy. Real messy sketch vibes. And then she has these boots. These epic boots. Okay, so I think if I add some ruffles here, it'll make that look a little more natural and not so odd. You know what? I'm realizing I started the waist at a weird place. It's actually not accurate. Let me move that up even more. Whee! That should make it look a bit better. Just a wee bit better. Gotta get those measurements right from the get-go, otherwise it's gonna be harder to fix later. And she has this little... So it's about up here where her knee is. Right around there, see? And so... should be like this curvature here. These little curves. Like, yeah, it's weird because some people have long legs, short legs, long torso, so getting that correct so that the legs look natural for the body type that I'm drawing from is going to make a big difference without it. So it doesn't look wonky. I do not want a wonky looking body compared to what I'm actually trying to draw. Try to stay true to the original. And the hard part is I chose a picture where there's lots of shadows, so I can't even see the details all that well. I think I drew the coat too wide open. I'll figure out a way to show you guys what I'm working from so you can see what I'm looking at, so I don't just have to describe it to you. So it's more this shape. It's more like this. More like that is how it goes in more than I was drawing it, so. Let's get rid of this spine line. I don't need spine line. Goodbye, spine line. You were helpful when I needed you, but now you're in my way. What's your favorite snacks? Okay, so if we're talking unhealthy, fruit gushers in a way that is dangerous for me because of how high calorie they are and sugary, but they're so easy to eat. So easy to eat. Or fruit roll-ups, you know, in that vein of snacks. I love fruit gushers, fruit roll-ups. Devour every day. Must devour. So I try not to buy those too much because I'm addicted. Another thing is frozen chocolate-covered raspberries. Stellar. I go crazy for those. I ate a whole bag of those in one sitting. Easy. And the thing about me is that my stomach is very acidic naturally for some reason. Not like diagnosed that way, just I'm pretty sensitive to spicier acidic type foods like coffee. But I love coffee. Anyway, so there's this thing I've had since I was a kid where I will laugh so hard that I will throw up. So if I laugh for too hard and too long, I can vomit. And so one time when I ate all those chocolate covered raspberries in one sitting and I was laughing a lot, I threw all that up because there's just so much acidity bubbling up, and I don't know, my diaphragm is weird. I don't know, man. It's crazy. But that, when I threw those up, it was a terrible experience because I was at somebody's house in the living room and they had like a really nice rug and couch, and I wasn't expecting it to happen. So I was trying to catch it. Sorry, this is gross. This is so gross. But I was trying to catch it, and I accidentally was kind of waterboarding myself while doing it because I inhaled through my nose, and so I was choking like in 2 different ways, and then trying to get up and find like a bathroom or a sink. Yeah, it wasn't good. And it's like a gross chocolatey red vomit. It's just, it was a bad time. I have impulse control, so I like to overeat on things even when it's not wise. So that's a good example of I need to not be eating the things I want in the excessive way that I like to. Sorry, that was like such a rant for that question. Thank you, Takis. But, yeah, so fruit gushers, chocolate covered raspberries, a dream of mine. I love those. I used to like ice cream more, but I don't know, recently I've been off the ice cream vibe for whatever reason. Let's put this out even more. I want it to have like this little flowy effect. Maybe like, whoops, have some movement of some kind. Kind of make her look like a hero, which is weird because that's not what she is. But whatever, I'm experimenting. We're just playing around here. So we're gonna have, so the leg's gonna be like over here. Don't feel bad, Takis, don't feel bad. It's just me and my silly life decisions. You live and you learn. No one died. Nobody died. And that's how I like to measure seriousness. Did someone die? No? We're chill then. We're chill. Could be worse. Could be worse. One of those. I've also struggled with drawing shoes, but I feel like I'm kind of getting a little bit better at that, so I'm not so worried about that. It's definitely clothes and how they ruffle and tug and move. Like, how do I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery I'm trying to figure out. I feel like I keep wanting to draw this longer, and you know what? I'm going to oblige myself. I must oblige. I feel like I'm saying that word weird. Oblige? Oblige. 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 Oblige my... We're giving up. We're giving up. Say a word too much and then it stops sounding real. I wonder if there's a name for that, if there's like some sort of psychological aspect to it. I don't know. I did take like a Psych 101 class in college way back when. But they don't teach you anything cool in intro classes. It's all really boring. I remember learning something about like children's psychology and like certain behaviors can indicate different issues they're having with their upbringing, but I don't remember the specifics. I do not recall. It was an intro class, that's not what I was going to school for, so... Oblige sounds like a D is before the G. Oblige. Oblige. J. J. Ja. Ija. Oblige. I think I'm overthinking it. I think I'm saying it right, but I'm just, I don't know, in my head about it. Oblige. 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 I need to move on. I can't get hung up on this. I have to stop. There should be a shoulder somewhere in here. Close enough, it is weird. Yeah, and I'm not like the best speaky out loud person. The best talkie-walkie. Communicado. Public speaking was such a nightmare. All those classes where they're like, hey, present your project and talk out loud. I would rather write an essay. I'll write another essay for you. That's what you get. And I wanted to do these live streams because, again, this is only my second one ever. I want to do these drawing live streams so that I can have more time to stay focused and get stuff done. Trying to optimize my scheduling because, again, I've been working on this graphic novel for... When did I start writing? I started writing this back in 2021 or 2022. It's one of those. And I spent all of 2025 practicing drawing and doing storyboards for all the pages for it. And now I'm getting close to having to actually draw the pages. But I really just want to make sure I have the style I want to do nailed down. So, ooh, excuse me, I just burped a little bit. So I don't know. I want to make sure I put out a product that's good quality. And because I can't afford an artist, I'm just having to do this on my own. And back when I first wrote this, I did not have the arts skill necessary to pull this off. So, and I don't want to opt for AI stuff either. I like to create things myself, have them be human. So yeah, that's a big chunk of life and what looks great so far. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm a very persistent, patient person, so I'm willing to put in work to get stuff done. I am getting annoyed that it's been so long and I'm still not done, but I'm hoping this is the year it's done. I really, really do hope. Okay, I'm stalling. I gotta actually draw a thing. So we have this shoe facing this way. Not quite like that. Not quite. The heel is more. The heel go, and then she has a little crease in her boot there. It's the foreshortening stuff that's always tricky. The right line. Angle. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that right. I'm not doing that right. Let me start over. Okay. We have this coming down here. And then there's a little lump here. And then we have the toe of the boot. About here, it looks like. Toe boot, toe boot. And then we're gonna... Here's the bottom of that. And then let me zoom in on this photo, because I need to understand how... And we have a heel here. Except it doesn't curve like that. I made that up and that was wrong. It's gonna be like this. So this, let me correct that. Something like that, I think, looks right. And then there's the sole of the shoe. Sole, sole, sole. Soling it up. Wee. A little chunkiness, a little chunky boot moment. We love it chunky. Okay, that's okay. I'm not loving this though. I feel like it should be more like this. And some more shape. Anyway, we can return back to that. What is that? Tuchikitab. Hi. Sorry if I butchered that. Tuchikitab. Whoopsie. iPad isn't always good about detecting when I'm... Because the Apple Pencil, you should be able to tap it and it switches between eraser and pencil, but I constantly get it mixed up, so... I don't like this. I want this to have more curve. Maybe it has a little... There. Like that. I think that looks better. It doesn't match what is actually in the photo, but I think this looks cooler than what is happening in the photo. So, there. There's my reasoning. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Hello, RB17. Just doing some drawing, some doodling. Some doots, some dats. Some skits, some scats. Some sketchies. Okay, let's figure out the... Well, actually, I'm a little indecisive on what I'm wanting to work on right now. What part of the sketch I want to work on. Yep. It's, okay, so it kind of curves here, it looks like, and then it goes... Got that part of the boot. Then it has this as well. It has this little sewing part, lining. We've got this little thingy-majig. I don't know the names of shoe parts. I'm not a shoe mechanic. What is that called? The people who make shoes. There's a name for that. I don't remember what shoemakers are called. But I'm not one of them. That's the whole point. Whether I know the name or not. Cobbler! It's a cobbler, guys. I'm not a cobbler. I think you're right. I think that's exactly it. Okay, so we have the tongue of the boot, I think is what this is called. This little underflap thingy. I don't like the curve. I don't like the curve. There she is. There she is. I found her. I found that curve, guys. Don't worry. I found that curve. Hum-da-dum-dum. We can move on to finer details later. I just wanted to make sure I had the boot facing the right way. The right perspective. So I don't accidentally give her 2 left feet. I feel like I, at some point, want to take an anatomy class. So I can learn how to draw anatomy a little more efficiently. With a little more intent, rather than kind of guessing and hoping I am doing things right. You know, it all just takes time. But it would be nice to not have to teach myself something, to have an expert show me. Okay, we got this fun little curve in the toe over here. And then it's a little lumpy. She got a little lumpy boot. Little lumpy boot moment. Is that Smash music? Oh, that's Smash Bros. Melee. That's some nostalgia right there. That was my first Smash game. That's such a good one. Although, if I played it now, I wouldn't be good at it now. That is definitely... I haven't played it in so long, and the fact that you can't... Because my main was Zelda, and back in the day, you could play Zelda and Sheik. You could turn into both as one player. But then they got rid of that at some point. I forget which one. And so I haven't played Sheik in so long that it would be useless for me to have that now. I can only play Zelda. But I had Zelda, like, locked down. Where I knew exactly how long the range of her attacks were. But, my younger brothers would hate playing against me in Smash, just because they were young, so they couldn't be as good as me in that regard. Now they absolutely destroy me in any Smash game. They're just far superior gamers than I am. It sucks to lose the crown, the reigning perfection crown, being the best gamer out of all your siblings, by default, for being the oldest. I was Pikachu and Star Fox. Oh, I would have hated playing against you. I would have hated playing against you. I don't like when I go against players that choose characters that are faster than me, because I get overwhelmed and I don't know what to do. I don't like this curve. I don't like it. Let me see it in comparison. It's just thicker, but it doesn't look wrong. Nope, it does look wrong. Let's do a little less extreme curve. There. But yeah, GameCube era was definitely superior. It's like top tier Nintendo console, in my opinion. In my opinion, don't fight me. Don't fight me, don't hurt me. But you're wrong, and I'm right. I ain't sorry. I guarantee you'll win now. I'm so slower. I think if we played Melee, I would also be slow. If we played the newest one, whatever was on Switch, I would absolutely destroy you. It's not like I could play in leagues or like competitively. I'm not at that level, but I am a pretty good casual player, so against your average player, I can probably dominate pretty good. The only time I lose is against people who play in competitions, because they actually know all the combos and like all the glitch stuff or whatever it is. I don't know. That's where it gets too technical. I'm not really a technical player. I'm not a tryhard. I learned some combos, some easy stuff, and I don't adapt to new information. I'm not that good. This heel isn't right. This heel is not correct. This heel, wrong. This heel is wrong. Wrong. This foot looks bigger than the other one. Let's fix that then. The easy, lazy way. Ding, ding, ding. Weep. There. I love digital drawing, because a little mistake like that stays little. It's not going to destroy me. I also like digital drawing because it lets you experiment more without punishing you for experimenting. Although, I did enjoy traditional... Like, I love drawing with just a graphite pencil when I was still learning. That was just so much fun. This is just such a weird clean line when really it should be not that way. Okay, let's add the tongue of the shoe. The tongue. Like so. No, that's not matching the same curvature. Let's do... Okay, yeah, that looks more similar. That's probably good. That's probably good. Okie dokie. Oh! Zooming in, zooming in. Maybe I should erase this knee. I feel like this knee is making me think it's worse than it actually is. Go away! And this needs to have... Let's go like that. Let's go like that. Hi, B3. Hi, Msk. 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 Welcome to the stream. We're drawing. It's just, I don't know. I gotta figure out... The leg is bothering me, but I don't know why. I still feel like the legs are too long. I might be crazy. I might be crazy. I might be overthinking it, but I do feel like the shins, I'm not happy with them. Let me try something. Let's just experiment a little. How should I do this? How should I do this? Let's go like this. Let's try just moving stuff around. What if I just... Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. I don't know. That made me happy. Maybe it's wrong and I made a mistake. but I feel like this is making more sense to me. Yeah! Oh my gosh! Okay, alright. And then we have some jeans. We got some jeans. So we have a little button. And that's how you put your jeans on, one button at a time. Yeah. And there's a little thing. We got the little strappies for the belts. Let them have belts. Oh, that's not the same size. Same size, please. Alright. There's a lot of extra details in there that I don't want to deal with right now. Maybe add some more, I always have this little sewing lines. Something like that. Hello, Carlos Rocha. Welcome to the stream. Whoa! Casanova! Go popular. That's what I'm saying. Thank you so much. That's what I'm saying. I gotta pick a line at some point. That's just a mess. But I'm scared. I'm afraid to choose a line. I don't wanna. Not yet. I'm not committing quite yet. This part doesn't make sense. It's not really following a natural curve of the hip and thigh joining together. Dun, 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 dun. Oh boy, the Zelda music. I love me some Zelda. I am a fiend for Zelda. I used to hate remixes because I was such a purist. I'd be like, no, it has to only be the original Zelda song. I don't want to hear a remix. Yeah, I had quite the stick up my butt. But life is just not that fun that way. Okay, let's move on from the pants. I want to move on. Okay, let's figure out... I feel like I got the head wrong. I want to fix the head. Alright, let's figure out the head. Just play the OG Zelda today. I've been meaning to. I'm not good enough to play the OG Zelda. I'm just... That's not even the hardest one, though. I've been trying to play through A Link to the Past. That game is already punishing enough. I'm stuck at the final temple, funnily enough. And I took such a long break from it that I don't know if I'll ever get back. I don't know if I'll ever get the opportunity to actually... Because I forgot all the controls, and then I don't remember what's happening anymore. But I am on a mission to play all the Zelda games. I did play through Zelda 1 with my family at one point. And by play, I mean I watched them play. I count that as me playing. I know technically I didn't play it, but that's my rules. Ah! I erased too much. Okay, so... She has a lot of hair covering her face in this photo. So I like to draw Willa's nose. Like, something like this. Let me try that again. That wasn't quite right. This kind of has this shape going on. Is what I like to go for. Something like that. I drew that one line way too thick. Enough with the thickness. Okay. Okay. This line is weird. I don't know why that's looking strange. Tee-hee. 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 I can't decide how I want to draw Willa's lips. At first I was just doing simple line, I wasn't doing anything fully defined, but then recently I've been kind of drawing a lip, and in some drawings I do it for with the lip, I like it more, and other ones I'm like, that looks worse, I shouldn't have added a lip. So let's try adding a lip in this one. Pardon moi. I just don't know how to draw the lips. We'll go for pointy. We'll go for pointy. I don't like that. I don't like that line. Okay, I feel like the lips are in the wrong spot. Like, they should be here. Like, I mean, that's fine. I don't know if I love it, though. I don't know if I love it. You know what? I think this line is bothering me. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. And then her eyes. Her eyes. So let me take comparison to the body. Is her head enjoying art envisioned? It's, yeah, you can see kind of the general layout of it now. The part that takes me the longest is the, oh, what's the term? What's the term? It's the final touches. I forget what those, oh, rendering. The rendering part always takes me the longest, because I still don't really know how. I just kind of make it up and hope it does something cool, but it doesn't always. Maybe I'll add, like, a little fold here. And, something like that, something like that. Her shoulders feel wrong. It should be lower, I think. Just a wee bit lower. Just a wee bit. Sorry, I thought I saw a notification. I was just looking up to check. I don't want to be an absent streamer. I don't want to leave for milk and cigarettes. It's not the type of streamer I am. You got her army. She got her little coat flaps. Hello, Ethan. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a draw. We're doing a draw. Okay. So we have her nose, and then she's looking down. So I'll just do a little. Hi, Chris. Hello. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Can't figure out her head shape exactly. Maybe something like this. I think her one eye is too far to the right as well. Grab these and move them in. Whoops! That's not the eraser. That's not the eraser. And then she has all this hair. All this hair. Let's add a little chin. Lumpy. A little chin. Hair on my chinny chin. Hello, eraser, activate. Uh-oh. I think I broke it. There we go. Nope, I think I did break it. Uh-oh. Oopsie toopsie. It does that sometimes. Let's see if it'll... It's just not... Oh, there we go. Okay. Undo. Okay. We're good. It's safe. We're good. And let's add a ear. Actually, no. Let's not add an ear, because usually she has her hair down. So let's do... I'm also trying to figure out how to draw her hair. I haven't quite found a style I'm happy with. So she has these bangs. Like so. And there should be Need to find a way to draw her the top of her head, because I never get that right. Draw it as little angles, little shapes, and that might help me find what I want. She has like this little bob haircut, kind of closer to what I have now, but that was not intentional. I did not know I was going to get a bob when I first came up with this character design. Whoopsie. Hello, Eraser. You came back out of nowhere. It always does that. It always tries to betray me. You won't catch me fumbling. Hello, Angel. We're doing some drawing. Welcome to the stream. What's the shape? What's the shape I'm going for? I feel like I actually want this to be more like something like this. Something more like this. Your head seems a little small. It's a little small. Let's get rid of this. Let us adjust. Kirby! I love Kirby. I still need to get... Hi, Junior! Welcome to the stream. Nice to see ya. I still need to get Kirby Air Riders that they just released for Switch 2. So I'm very excited that they're doing another Kirby game after so long. Hi! Just working on some promo art for my graphic novel, drawing the main character for it. So I'm still trying to find the style for how to draw the graphic novel that I've been working on for years. We're making progress. We're making progress. So it's okay. It's good. It's alright. I do like the pointy chin. I wasn't doing that before. Looks good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, we could probably start diving into more detail stuff. I got the layout, basically. But yeah, very hyped to play some Kirby. This Kirby Air Rider on GameCube was one of our favorite games growing up. Let's do shoe stuff. Let's do some shoesies. So I have this detail here. Let's add it to here as well. And then we'll have the little metal ringlets. Little metal ringlets. Ooh, that one's too big. I drew that too big. They have to look more similar. They can't be different. They could be a little different. I don't. I lied. They can be a little different. Oh, well, that's not a circle. You lied to me. Uh-oh. Oopsie. I think I scared somebody away by telling them that when I laugh too much, I throw up. There's somebody who asked me what my favorite snack was, and I got sidetracked on a tangent and told them a horror story of me throwing up from laughing too hard, so. Hello, Angel! We're just drawing. Drawing with some lo-fi. Okay, here's the thing. You can't actually see the ringlets from this perspective, so what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna draw them. I know, crazy. Crazy move on my part. What we're gonna do is we're gonna draw the shoelaces. It's gonna be like this, I guess. Lace number 1. Lace number 2. Lace number 3. Yeah, Takis and ice cream disappeared. Yeah, that's fair. That was a wild story. It was a wild one. Do not blame them. If you can't handle me at my vomiting while laughing. Laughing? Oh my gosh. Wow. See, talking's hard for me. Talking is so hard. Okay, and then we get... Oh, you know what? This should go down. It should go down like this. A little crissy-cross. Yeah, let's fix all that. Let's fix it. It's okay, it's fixable. Everything is fixable. Another motivation for me wanting to do live streams is because I was tired of having to post a video every day. So I was like, well, if I live stream, then I don't have to post something. And I really liked that. Because posting every day is hard. That's a lot of posting. A lot of posting. So I give myself a break on the weekends. Ooh, that's cute. I love the symmetry. The symmetry is cool and fun. And then we'll just go like this. See, we crisscross apple sauce. Although I feel like this wouldn't be like that. This one would not be like that. It'd be more like this. And then we can have one more going like this. Wow, a proper shoe. Now that's a proper shoe. And then I don't really know where the bunny laces come in. Maybe they just have them sitting on top. Like so. Like so. Little knot here. Okay, and then let's fix all these extra lines down here. Hi, Remy! Let's clean this up just a smidge, just a smidge. Let's add the souls. Some souls. I'm loving the music. Well, awesome. I love that. Yeah, I like to do lo-fi stuff when I'm trying to focus on something because it still keeps me engaged and entertained, but without distracting me. And also, with TikTok, I can't really stream actual music. It has to be non-copyright music. So I have a playlist playing on Spotify that claims to be no copyright. So hopefully that's right and I don't get in trouble. No, I ruined that. Go back to how it was. Go back to how it was. Don't fix what's not broken. Don't fix what's not broken. And let's add the soul stuff to here as well. The little grippies, I should say. Grippy, grippy. Grip. And a grip. Grippy grips. That's how we be walking, is the grippy grips. I wonder if I'll keep the lines super sketchy like this, or if I'll do a clean layer line over this. Haven't decided what I'll do. Is that Animal Crossing? Yeah, it is. Love Animal Crossing. Okay. I wonder if they'll release a new Animal Crossing for Switch 2, or if they're gonna skip this console altogether. I think they ported most Switch games to Switch 2, and you just have to buy the patch for it, or whatever it is. I don't know. So, my guess is they're not gonna release another Animal Crossing. Okay, so how many of these metal rings did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did 7. Okay, and then we'll do the laces again. Whee! Whoops, that was a big lace. Let's make that smaller. Should last long enough to get a port of the Switch one, or a nice sequel to the Horizons game. Yeah, I would like just a brand new game, because I played Horizons to death. I'm ready for new mechanics. I would like them to go back to how the villagers were before in the older games. They had more personality and would sometimes be a little mean to you, which, you know, sounds weird to say, but it makes them more interesting because you have to actually try harder to get them to like you. In Horizons, the villagers are just kind of copy-paste, bland NPCs, and that was my favorite part of Animal Crossing, was the villagers. I feel like they kind of ruined them. So if they could, like, add more personality, more dialogue, more unique interactions, I think that would help the game a lot. That's what I want to see for next year. Next year? I guess next year if they could do it, but I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say for the next game. Laces, baby. Oh, it's already 1. Wow. Time is a flying by. When you're having fun, am I right? Or am I right? But yeah, I know I started my stream at the wrong time today, but I do plan to stick to my schedule of 10 to 12 Mountain Standard Time. I swear, this was my practice run this week. And I also plan to stream from multiple places in the future. I just wanted to learn one streaming platform at a time. One at a time, please. It's too much to take on all at once, so right now it's just TikTok. Because TikTok is also the easiest way to stream from. It was really easy to figure out and set up, so I appreciated that. And I think I have to buy a software to stream from multiple places at once, so I want to wait till I have the finances to do that. Let's take a little snack break. I need a little food. I got some Ritz crackers here. Probably should eat lunch soon, actually. But let's just get a snack to tide me over. Whoa! Get some sodium. I love sodium. Sodium. Oh, the bow. Multi-stream will eat up a lot of processor power too. Oh yeah, that's a good point. That was the other thing I was concerned about. I don't know if my computer can handle it. I'm not entirely sure what it's capable of. So that, yeah. But I can try and figure out if I can pull it off. We'll see. And if I can't, then I can't. No biggie. What I wanted to do was stream on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. That seemed like all the big ones that mattered. But if it ends up just being TikTok, that's fine. And then maybe one day I'll get a computer that can actually... Whoa! An activity. Yeah, right. I'm right here. There. I don't know. They wanted to make sure I was actually on here doing the stream. But I am! I promise. It was really loud too. That scared me. They thought I was slacking. I thought I was slacking on the stream. It happens. Good job on the puzzle. Thanks. I have the alerts set to really loud because I couldn't tell if they would be loud enough over the music. So it's just alarmingly loud. I'll change that for next time. So I don't have a heart attack. Look at those boots. Those boots look great. There's that one lump that I'm not loving in the pants. Right here. This looks strange. It's not giving what I want it to give. There. I don't know. Yeah. Let's add the pants sew line. That might help it look a little more three-dimensional and natural. Let's just follow the curves I've created. And I think it'll just be this nice little... no, that was wrong. I think it's gonna disappear into the thigh out of view. So let's clean that up so I can get a clear shot of what that would look like. And then shoop, something like that. No, whoops, I'm still on eraser. I do that a lot. I have my space heater on, but now I'm like sweating, so I'm gonna turn that off. I thought the alert from before was telling me that I had copyright music on and I was gonna lose it. I was gonna lose my mind. I wonder why they care if you are inactive on a live stream or not. There's gotta be a reason, I'm just not, I can't really think of why. Oopsie, I didn't mean to erase that entirely. Just want this to be more curvy. I guess, I don't know. Oh, I guess it's a Korra song. I was not a fan of Korra. Just the sequel. In general. It's just, one of those things where the first thing is just so good, the first series is so good that can't really live up to the next one. And that's what I felt about Korra. I loved Aang so much as an avatar that I don't think anyone else is going to be able to live up to that for me. So it's hard to compare. I'll have it not go up all the way. I'll have it be gone up there. It'll be like that. And then it has little sew lines, which I don't know what that looks like little X's, maybe? Is it a Pokemon? It sounds like Pokemon. I don't understand how this playlist is non-copyright. It's clearly lo-fi mixes of video games, Nintendo games. I don't know. Seems suspicious to me. I love the Poke5 station. It's so good. I love a relaxing playlist. That looks pretty good. I think the curve of the leg of this thigh is wrong, so I want to fix that. It should be more like that. I think I had it too far out. I'm just now realizing this is not the pen I wanted to use. but it's too far in now. Too far in. Oh, you know what? There's a back to this coat. Here. There's just dead space back there. Let's actually scoop it up like that. Huzzah! Huzzah, huzzah! I'm just not that happy with her eyes. I don't know what I want differently from it, but maybe the nose is too big. Maybe that's what I'm having an issue with. Let's shrink it down a little bit. Alright, now for the coat. Actually, let's add some wrinkle lines here. As well. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's not where I wanted to zoom in at. Chill, iPad, chill. Whoopsie. And then we got little, I guess, sewing lines along the edges here. I can't zoom in that close on the photo, so I'm not getting much detail there, but this is what I'm gonna try and see if that looks good or if that looks dumb. Kind of looks like a ruler from far away. Let's add a horizontal line. It's okay. It's not what I intended, but I'll just leave it. This is from one of those Donkey Kong Country games, which I haven't played, but the music for those games slaps. It's so good. Donkey Kong Country 1. Underwater was a vibe. Exactly. I saw it in a lot of, like, TikTok or YouTube videos. And everyone's like, what even is this music? It's one of those songs that's just good in a lot of different ways, not just for the game it was intended for. I tried to beat Donkey Kong 64 so many times, but I keep getting stuck at the piratey water world. For some reason, it's just really, it ramps up in difficulty around there. And then I always give up and stop playing. I did really like Donkey Kong Bonanza. That was such a fun game. I love Donkey Kong Bonanza. Although I did not like Pauline. Pauline was annoying. I liked her at first, but then the dialogue that she would do and her storyline just felt a little too cringy, kid-centric. So obviously it wasn't geared for me, but I wish it would have been geared towards me and what I wanted. I don't like story or characters where they're shy about singing but are clearly really good singers and almost sound like professionally trained. That was what Pauline was. There's like a movie about animals that sing, I think, and one of the characters also has that story arc, and I just find that obnoxious. It's like, okay, you know you can sing. You're bullshitting me right now. I don't want you to be shy, but then also be professionally trained level of singer. Like, it's just weird. Makes it unbelievable for you to be shy. It's just, it feels like bad writing to me. So, but the songs were good. I liked the songs. I feel very tired today. I don't know why. I feel like I got more sleep. But yeah, I don't know. Eepy. Eepy right now. I don't think I drew that big enough. Let's draw that even bigger. Bigger, better, faster, stronger. I really thought I would be able to get all this done in the 2 hours I was going to stream, but I don't know. I don't think I am. I'll have to wait and continue it. Although I do need it to get posted this month, so I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do. See, like, this part is so big. It's weirdly huge, and I don't know. I feel like I could Let's fix that. Like, I knew I recognized this music. It's from Metroid, but I haven't played any Metroid games. I only know it through Smash Brothers. I can't tell if I would like Metroid games or not, or if it would just be too boring or too hard for me. Pardon! Super Metroid is a great one. GameCube has a good one as well. Well, that makes sense. GameCube, top tier. I love GameCube. I'd probably be willing to stream that if I could find a way to do it. Maybe they have it available for Switch Online. So they've been re-releasing all their old titles. You could play them online on Switch. I could try streaming that. That'd be fun. Play a game I haven't played before. Do. Nani? Only problem with playing lo-fi is that it makes me sleepy. And I have the lights off, just low lighting. It's so cozy in here right now. So cozy. Oops, that's my eraser. Once again. Didn't like that line. Didn't like that. So we're gonna fix it. We're gonna try again. Boop. Nani? That's not quite right. Hee. Whoops. And we're just gonna blend it in like that. I don't know what this line is, but we're getting rid of it. She's so fashionable. I don't think the angle of this is right. I want her clothing, her wardrobe to be cozy. She likes to wear a lot of big, cozy things, but I also need it to be something... I need to find outfits that she would wear to a professional place, a law firm. And I'm just not sure what would fit her style and vibe while also being professional enough. Its purpose is to get to that Zen mentality. It works. It works really well. The music definitely gets me there. Which is good. Which is good. She has a pocket here, so let's add that. Bucket, bucket, bucket. So many bucket. So many bucket. Ah, yes, the Superior Show. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Actually, I want the pocket to go down like that. Let's add a little sew line over here as well. Sure is too big. Do be like that. Why did I draw it so big? I lost track of what I was doing. Let's do a little line. Whoop, 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 whoop. Earthbound might be another game I'd like to stream. That might be fun. I only played a little bit of it, and I didn't get very far. I think streaming it would keep me motivated to complete it entirely. Let's get that curve to match. I'm thinking about it right now. There's a lot of stuff I'm happy with. Let's go back to here. Add more of the detail of the sew lines to the jeans. I've talked about this with my brothers before, but for the next Zelda game, I'm hoping they steer away from the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom format. I hope they're gonna do something like maybe closer to the traditional Zeldas with the dungeons and all that, and like maybe a musical instrument and I don't know, proper items. Just back to the roots would be nice. I feel like I've played this new setup to death. And I'm kind of over it now. I'm kind of bored of it. I don't think it needs more down there. I think I just need... Okay, that definitely looks better. Maybe we need more wrinkles here. Oh, I forgot to add the stitch lines to this. More Pokemon. I'm vibing so hard right now. And then let's add it. Whoa! Loves to do crazy things sometimes. I'm just zooming in, iPad. Chill out. Actually, I haven't played a Pokemon game in a long time. I feel like the format's just too similar all the time. I'm not really... just kind of bored by it now. And it's a lot of grinding too, so... Whew, pardon me. These little loopy things on the sleeves. We could try adding that. And a little button. Do the same thing over here. Wee. Wee. And then a little button. Button. This one's a little curvier. I want to make that square. There. There. Trying to think. What else? What other details? Is there anything else? Maybe this. It shouldn't just be so plain. I mean, yeah. Maybe the line work can be done, and I can move on to color. Yeah, let's just color. Why the heck not? Let's do a painting brush. A painty brush. So, let's have the coat be like this. Whoa, that brush is too big. Whoa. Something like that. There. That could be the color of the coat. This is why it takes me so long, is that I put the color down and then I have to erase it. I think there's other ways to do coloring, but this is the way I like to do it. All of them take a while. Unless you're good, I guess. If you're good, it can be faster. I feel like I could fall asleep right now. I'm so relaxed. I think this is the brush I used for the line art. I don't think I'm going to use that for the graphic novel. I forgot to change it to what I would normally use. I just can't get tiny details with it very easily. It's not as precise as I want it to be. A lot of picking your art style for digital art anyway is just figuring out which brushes to use. I could probably buy brush packs as well, try new brushes. I should try that sometime. I just use what Procreate comes with. You're beginning to feel very sleepy. Whoops, oopsie. Oh, whoops, duh, that's the coat. You can tell when I start zoning out. I erased something I shouldn't have. This color kind of matches the jacket I'm wearing now. Which this jacket is really old. I've had it, I think, since I was 18, so more than 10 years. There's a piece of clothing that I really, really like. I'll hold on to it for as long as possible. And I love hoodies. I love hoodies so much. Or like big, cozy cardigans. Probably at least get the base colors for everything put down before the end of the stream. If I'm fast. I won't be able to do any rendering. I'll just have to wait till I post something. To see the finished product. Sorry, I thought I finished that sentence already, but I realized I never did. I finished it in my head. In your head. In your head. Trying to find a new angle. There we go. There we go. I wonder how long other people's streams go for. I'm not entirely sure how long to do it for. I just thought 2 hours would be manageable for me. And also long enough to give people time to join in for as long as they want without having to commit so much time to it. I don't know. I feel like 2 hours makes sense. 1 hour feels too short. And plus, I need, like, bathroom breaks and all that, so I feel like 2 hours I can manage. 2 hours makes sense to me. Ocarina of Time soundtrack is goated, can't be beat. You can't convince me otherwise. Absolutely top tier. No notes, perfection. 2 hours is an average time, 3 to 5 is okay, but can feel overwhelming. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, just because even in yesterday's stream, by the end, I had to go to the bathroom so badly. And I was like, good thing this is ending soon, because I don't think I could last any longer. It's just difficult. Plus, I don't know if people even sit for a stream for longer than 2 hours. I don't know if I would, personally. I guess it would depend on the stream. I'm trying to think if there's a stream I sat through for that long. I feel like there must have been one at one point. I think someone was playing through a game that I really liked, and I liked how they were doing the dialogue, reading the dialogue for it, so I did stay for a while in that one. You can take breaks during. It helps having someone to watch chat while gone for the 5 minutes. Oh yeah, that's fair. Might be something more to think about when I have more consistent watchers as well. If I can build the stream up enough, I can probably do more with it, but right now it's just kind of chill and loose. I can keep it short. I'll see if people like request for it to be longer, then I'll try to go for longer. If there's a desire for it to go on for longer, then I'll try to oblige them. That word's gonna bug me for the rest of my life now. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had an issue with it before. Should it be blue pants? Yeah, I love that dark blue. Yes. It's almost like a greenish blue. I think that looks nice. I think that looks rather good. Whoops, that's not my eraser. Whoa, and that's big. That's too big. That's too big, you see? It's way too big. What is that notification I'm getting? What is that? Too slow. Too slow. If it is important, it'll do an alert. That's all I'll say. I don't have to stress. I've been doing these, for the colors, these brushes that add texture, just because I thought it would help add more personality to it, but I'm wondering if I should just do plain straight color without any texture to give it a more sleek look, a little more professional look. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do yet. I'm still playing around. Still playing around with what I want to do style-wise. Oh, why am I erasing down there? That's not part of the pant. Should be here. Coat-in pants and coat-in pants. And just like that. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oddly satisfying. Okay, let's move on over here. Oops, I erased too much. How's my iPad doing on battery? I'm just kind of curious. 52? Okay. So it goes down to 52% in a 2-hour period. So that's not too bad. I was worried my iPad wouldn't last a whole 2 hours. So iPad's battery life is garbage. Ooh, 9 minutes. Ah! 9 minutes! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I'm not gonna get all the color done. I'm taking way too long. I'm too slow. I'm way too slow. Let's be able to judge battery life and mental well-being life from a set stream time. Yeah, I thrive when I have a specific schedule. I used to have this job where I would work 7 days on and then I would have 7 days off, and that just did not agree with me. I do better when I have the consistency. It just helps with my general health. I get a proper amount of sleep. I don't overwork myself. I make sure to eat 3 times a day, drink water, bathe, get my chores done, all the important things, life balance stuff. So I do like having a schedule. Because then I don't have to think too hard about, well, what am I supposed to be doing right now? I know what I should be doing because I have everything kind of scheduled out in a way to make my life easy. I don't have a schedule per se because of my work rotation. Do you have to work just, is it like an on-call thing, or just you guys take turns working certain schedules? Doing 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. currently. Oh, so it's like graveyard shift type work. I used to do graveyard shift. There were parts about it that I liked, other parts that I didn't. Mainly, I like how quiet and peaceful it was at night, but having your schedule be different from everyone else, because everyone else I know, they worked regular day schedule, so it was kind of lonely. That was the part I didn't like. But compared to the day shift at that job, day shift was harder work, night shift was easier work. And I think you got paid more for working night shift just because it was the shift nobody else wanted. So that was nice as well. Oh, I don't know what color to do her shirt. Yeah, evenings, days, then midnights, over and over. That's a lot of change. That's a lot of switching up. I hope that's going well for you. I hope that's not too hard. I can't decide what color to make her shirt. I like this dark purple. Ooh. Ooh! I love it. I love the purple. I love that. I love that so much. Gorgeous. Gorgeous purple. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. But can it be done in 6 minutes? Unlikely. Very, very unlikely. I don't need my reference photo anymore. I got this. It's funny, I'll recognize the song, but I can't place it in my head. Sonic is another series I want to dedicate more time towards playing. So I loved it as a kid, but then, I don't know, just haven't kept up with it since then. But they've released so many games. I've gotta make time for it. I'll have so many things to stream. It's gonna be so fun. I think my game capture thing should also work with my Switch, so I'll be set up. I'll be set up for a lot of stuff. Okay. Coloring just always takes longer than I want it to. There is so much time just for me to place a color and then erase it. I don't think I like that her eyes are closed. I want to redraw that to have her eyes be open. I really do like that purple. That purple looks nice. There's some green hanging out in a random spot where it shouldn't be. Oh, no, that's not green. That's white under the blue. My bad, my bad. And then the boots. I feel like this dark. Yeah, no. Changed my mind. I don't like that. It's not really. There, I think that's better. That's better. Okay, let's just get. Wee-hee-hee! Wee-hee-hee! I'm not gonna be able to get this all erased. I just want to get most of it out of the way. Okay, come on. Hurry, hurry. Okay, well, alright, well that's all I'm gonna be doing today. This here took me 2 hours. That was 2 hours of effort, so you can kind of get an idea of how much time each drawing takes. And I haven't even finished yet. But that was fun. I had a good time. It was very chill. I gotta find a way to stay awake during these. Thank you, Casanova. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'll probably work on something else to draw next week. I'll probably have this done by the time next week comes around, so. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next weekend. Toodaloo.